What is up, my fellow zWarriorz? I'm zWarriorz291, and in this video, we're going to be talking about more of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. So this is my fourth episode of Countdown to Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I'm sorry guys I missed yesterday. I didn't really have the time to make a video, but I'm back today with episode 4, and this means it is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. 12 days until Dragon Ball Xenoverse launches here in North America. And I'm getting pumped as we get closer, as I'm sure you guys are too. And in this video, we're going to be obviously looking at gameplay in the background while I talk, as usual. But we're going to be discussing the DLC packs for Dragon Ball Xenoverse, DLC Pack 1, 2, 3, or the Season Pass, where you get all 3 of them for $25. And we'll also be discussing something else that's kind of been bugging me, but I'll live with it, local versus mode and the stage select that you get. So we'll start off with local versus mode, and from what I've seen from live streams, and I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed somewhere, that the only stage you can play for local versus mode, like one-on-one with one of your buddies or brothers, is world tournament stage. So you can literally only play one level if you're gonna play versus mode in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which really sucks. In my opinion, like I would want more stages to pick, but then if they had to do that, they would have to make a split screen again, like the classic Budokai Tenkaichi, which I wasn't really a big fan of split screen because it's kind of too narrow and stuff. So that's why there's one plus out of just having that level, so they don't have to settle for split screen. But it would have been cool if they even gave us Kami's Lookout, like that big thing, as a level 2, because it's kind of like the world tournament stage. So it would have been cool if they gave us something like that too, or even some of their other stages that they have, but just like modified it into just being able to use it as if it was a world stage. So you can't really fly super far into like the game or super far out. If it would have been good if it was like the world tournament stage, so it just modified it a little bit. But I don't think they did that because I haven't seen anyone do that during the live streams, play on any of those, which isn't that cool. But I'm gonna have to live with it. It's better than having a split screen, in my opinion. So world tournament stage is the only stage you guys can play on local versus mode, which you're gonna have to live with. I'm gonna have to live with. Either way, the game still looks pretty beast. And also, what's cool, they didn't really limit us on online at all. Actually, you get to play every single stage, because obviously one person's gonna have their own TV, the other guy will have their own TV, so they can see where they are. They don't have to see where you are. So it works out perfectly online. You can pick all the stages, you can fly far and stuff like that. It won't just be like the world tournament stage on local versus, where it's just all in one area. Okay, other than that, guys, that was just a really quick mini rant about that, but I'm gonna have to live with it, like I keep saying. So my second thing is the season pass. Is it worth it buying the season pass, or just buying some of the DLC separately, or buying none of it at all? So first of all, I'm gonna have to say, I'll start by saying I'm gonna buy the season pass right off the bat, from knowing what I do know. So if you guys decide to do the same, you guys have to know that you're not going in on blind. If you buy the season pass, you already know what DLC pack is. DLC pack number 1 is. That's going to be launching in March, and it'll include 3 playable characters. You'll have GT Goku, Pan, and GT Trunks, and an additional 4 time patrol quests will be thrown into the mix, along with 12 new quests, 15 special moves, 5 additional costumes for you to equip on your personal character that you make for the story mode. So that's a pretty packed DLC pack 1. I'm really pumped for the characters, because that's basically the most I'm looking forward to, actually fighting with different characters, and it's cool that they bring in GT characters like that. And I'm also interested in the 15 special moves that are in DLC pack 1, and also thirdly would be the time patrol quest, but I have no idea how those are gonna play out for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be a big fan of those, but either way, DLC pack 1 has me hooked. So even if I wasn't gonna buy the season pass, I would still be buying DLC pack 1 for sure. But obviously, like I said, I'm already going with the season pass. And DLC pack 2 and 3 will include more of the same Dragon Ball goodness. Specific details on which characters and how many quests has not been revealed or confirmed at all. And there's no release dates at all with those DLC packs. So like I said, you're not going to go in blind if you're going to buy the season pass, but because you know what DLC pack 1 is. But in terms of DLC pack 2 and 3, it's kind of a risk, except I've heard DLC pack 3 will have, or at least one of them, I can confirm at least one of them will have an extra like campaign mode at the end. Like, we'll have an extra long story mode. So like the story mode after you beat it originally, there'll be more afterwards if you buy the DLC pack, and there's nothing been confirmed about the length of it or anything like that, because it's actually in production right now, since I'm pretty sure they're done the game, since it's releasing in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. So they're making that probably currently, and nothing's been confirmed much about that, but it's pretty cool that they're gonna make the story mode a little bit longer. And for those of you who aren't gonna buy the season pass or DLC packs at all, don't worry, you're still gonna get the full experience out of story mode. The extra campaign part they're adding at the end is literally just a bonus. You don't need that to understand the full story. The story will end for the regular people, regular game story mode without the DLC packs. And then if you buy the DLC packs, you'll get the extra stuff, the extra quests, the extra campaign piece, which will probably be tagged on the end of it. And we don't know when that's going to come out, and also I'm pretty sure that's going to be in DLC pack 3. That's what I heard. So you know for sure what DLC pack 1 is. I'll just do a quick overview. GT Goku, Pan, GT Trunks, Time Patrol quest, 15 special moves, and 5 items to equip to your personal character. You don't know what DLC pack 2 will be, and I've heard that DLC pack 3 will contain that extra campaign piece, and obviously you'll have more than that. They're not going to charge $10 a piece separately for those DLC packs. So yeah, that's the other thing. If you buy all 3 of them in like this in season pass form, you pay $24.99 US dollars, I'm pretty sure. And if you buy them separately, it's gonna be $10.99. So if you decide to go buy them separately, you buy DLC pack 1 for $9.99. Sorry if I said $10.99 before. It's $9.99. You'll buy DLC pack 1 for that much, and then say you hear about what DLC pack 2 is and you want to buy that, that's another $9.99. And then you hear what DLC pack 3 is, you want to buy that, that's another $9.99. So that's going to be $29.99, but it's going to be less risky. Or you can just go all in right from the beginning, $25 for the season pass, and you won't have to worry about ever having to pay for that again. And another quick note about this whole DLC stuff, some of it is actually already on disc, but you're just not going to have access to it if you don't pay for the DLC, which kind of makes me mad. Like, if they already made it, I hate when games do this, but either way I'm going to buy a DLC. But if you already made the thing and it's going to be on disc, you might as well give it to everyone. Because it's already been made and we're paying like $60 in US, $70 in Canada for these games. So either way, I'm still going to be buying the season pass, and some of it is already on disc. You won't have access to it if you don't buy it. If you buy the DLC, you will have access to it right away on disc, which is pretty cool. So that's just some of the stuff for DLC pack 1 that you might be able to get really close to launch that will be on disc. But the rest of the majority of DLC pack 1 will be released sometime in March for sure. It's been confirmed. So guys, other than that, that was my mini rant and episode episode 4 of Countdown to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. 12 days left. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And I'll be making more content like this. Sorry for missing yesterday. And as always, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.